How's it going, YouTube? Once Royal back to make a brand new video. Um, it's been 5 years since I've started this channel. April 2nd, 2016. It is now April 2nd, 2021. And, happy 5 years, but I think it's been 5 years too long. I'm making this video to, finally put an end to it. It's probably been known that it was probably over, but I just wanted to, beat the dead horse, I suppose, or just close the casket. And I'm just finally coming to say that it's over. I'm ending it. Like the YouTube channel will stay there. It'll be fine there. I ain't gonna touch it. And if I ever do decide to come back for some weird reason, which I don't think that I will, but hey, I might in the next couple of years. Probably not. Hopefully not. I'll leave it there. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just never gonna come back to it once Royal is hopefully gone and gone for good. Because recently I've been trying to not hide it. Every time I move, like I'm just trying to move away from that. I'd really rather not have people not know that this channel exists, other than the people that already knew beforehand. But even then, I'd still rather just keep this on the down low. So I want to end it now and just be over. Let it be over. There's no more of this. It's just not doing anything for me anymore. Work has been a big pain in the ass because I already graduated. That was fun. That was a great time. But now I'm working midnights at a factory from 11:30 to 8, which is that's fun. And you would think, oh, that's not bad. You can spend your whole day and do whatever. But no, not really. Mostly my days consist of going to work, coming home, and sleeping. And then that's it. And then I do it over and over and over again. And the weekend comes around, and you're always exhausted because your body gets used to being up all night, or you're exhausted from the long week. Because usually I don't get any sleep, right? I try to stay up for a long time without any sleep. I get like maybe 10 hours sometimes of sleep in a week. It's like, eesh, bye, And then my weekend consists of mostly sleeping or hanging out with friends. So gaming and YouTube, it's just really not in the schedule anymore. And to me, if I do play games, it's not Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty since the last time I made a video of it. Maybe I play it here and there, but usually only one game. It's just not fun anymore. It hasn't been fun for me for a long time. Like, I don't know when. There was like an era where I hated it, and then I watched a couple of old YouTube videos of the Red House playing it. I got hooked to it again because it was just like this new style of whatever, and I got hooked to it again, but I don't think that's ever happening again. I can't get hooked to it anymore. It's all boring. It's not childish, but it kind of is. To me, it's not worth it anymore. If I do play games, it's not for hours and hours and hours on end. Usually it's a couple hours and then I'm done for like a week. Because they're just all getting boring. Maybe it's just the games that I play. But I only get really hyped for certain games anymore, and even then, they're a big disappointment anyway. Recently, I've seen a lot of these games just mesh together, like they're just all the same thing. You get a couple good games here and there. Like I still play really old games if I do, like they're like 4 years old. One's almost a decade old. I still play it. They don't come around often. I'll say that. Right now, with the market being hot for games, and they're just coming out so often, especially for big organizations, like one a year. It doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot. That's not a lot of time and effort to put in a game and then sell it for $60, and then it hits the fucking markets and it explodes every year. So they're just making a profit off of it. Putting very little time into a game and having it explode is basically what every game creator wants right now. Call of Duty is losing steam, and so are a lot of other, games like that. They're just all meshing together. Even horror games, they're getting just trash. They have been for a while. Resident Evil 7 was probably the last one that was good. I can't say that because there has been some good ones, but you really have to look for them, man. Other than that, games have been just kind of meshing together. And any new game, it's supposed to be the best game. It's garbage. It's straight up fucking just garbage. So games have just been disappointing. I don't got much time anymore because of work, and I'm doing other shit anyway. I am trying to get more places to work to get, more experience for something I want to do. And I just haven't been. It doesn't help that I haven't been talking to the old crew, the old Wounds Clan crew. I don't know how they're doing. I know they don't upload, so I'm pretty sure that's probably that. I'm pretty sure Wounds Clan's probably over with. It probably has been for a while. I'm not sure if that was known or not, but now it is. And if it's not, then I guess Wounds Fracture is now the leader of it because I am officially leaving for good. Like I said, I might come back, but if I do, it won't be as Wounds Royal. It'll probably be as something else. But like I said, I just doubt that I'll come back to the YouTube world to making videos. I love watching YouTube. It's pretty much all I do. Just right now, either I'm watching YouTube, or I'm playing an old game for a couple hours, or I'm hanging out with friends majority of the time, or working, or sleeping. That's pretty much been my life. Pretty much, it's pretty much it. But it's been fun. I've been having a little bit of fun here and there. It's been great overall. I mean, I've been doing a lot of new things, not really new things, but I've been doing a lot of things. I've just been trying to, get my name out there work-wise. So I've been kind of busy. Not busy, obviously. Like, more or less, I've just been not doing what I used to do. What I used to do was just sit down and play video games all day. I definitely don't do that anymore. And I haven't done that for a while. It just, games to me have just been losing steam. Like, I'm not even gonna get a new console, dude. It's overrated junk to me. It doesn't. And another thing, I still don't have internet, so most of these things don't amuse me anymore because you're gonna need internet for all of that shit. And I don't got that. And honestly, at this point, I don't want it anymore. I used to want it so bad. I probably would have gotten an actual setup, but no, it just doesn't. I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. It would be nice. Like, I would probably play more games, but for how long? Like, I would love internet. Internet would be amazing. But I don't think I want internet now as much as I used to, if that makes sense. Now it's more or less, I just want a better paying job, which my job right now is pretty great. It's almost $19 an hour. I'll take that. But right now, it's just been trying to live my life the most that I can and get a better paying job. Looking, getting more goals, like, more adult goals. Trying to move out and get a car, get a newer, better vehicle. Yeah, it's been great. But yeah, gaming just really hasn't been in the line of sight recently. It hasn't been for a while, I would say. I do really enjoy playing games at times. Usually, if I have if I find a game that I really enjoy, I usually overplay it. But I don't know what it was about Black Ops 2 that I loved so much, but it kept me entertained for a long, long time. You gotta think, I started my YouTube channel in 2016. That game came out in 2012. A lot of great games did, actually. But anyways, that game came out in 2012, and it kept me entertained for at least 5 years, because I played that game almost every single video for about a year. It kept me entertained for a long time. And now games, they don't keep me entertained for like a week. But other than that, I don't really play much games, and I don't really ever think about making another YouTube video. However, I did want to make a video today, April 2nd, because this marks 5 years, which is, in a way, it's celebratory, I guess. Not really. I either, in my head, about a month ago, I was like, okay, I either have to end it for good, or I have to, start it back up. And I don't really, not that I don't have the time, I definitely have the time to make a video every day, or every other couple of the days, but I don't have time. Not that I don't have time, I don't know why I keep trying to say that, it's just I don't want to anymore. I don't have the motivation to make a YouTube video that'll only get a couple views at most. My 25-minute special or whatever the hell it was, that was like a year ago. That got no views for the first like year. Now it has 3. Probably because of me, because I watched the video a couple times. But I don't even know if this video will get any views. I don't really care if it does. I'm just, if anyone, not that anyone's confused, I just wanted to make it for a personal reason, to know that I'm finally closing a casket for good, that I can just not worry about it anymore, and know in my heart that I've ended things for good. Now I don't have to, it's just, it's done, it's over with, thankfully. But yeah, so YouTube and games, I haven't really motivation to do anymore. But yeah, that's about it. Happy 5 years. It's the end of the road. But yeah, I'm not sure if Once Fracture, aka Matt, or any of the other guys are still making videos. I think they're probably still playing games, but hey man, kudos, because right now just Call of Duty's been just losing a lot of steam, and so many other games. I couldn't do it. I can't do it anymore. Even if I did have internet, I feel like it'd just be boring, the same thing, you know. But yeah, go check their channels out if there's. I'm not sure. I haven't looked that recently, but go check them out if they're still going on the grind, you know. Yeah, just give them a subscribe, man. Other than that, it's been Once Royal, and it's weird, but I'm happy to say I'm not making another one. Hopefully not for a long, long, long time. But yeah, been your boy, Once Royal. Peace.